Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jayashree, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the book The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. If you have read the books by Christina Lauren, then you should know that their book plot is of slow build romance and are of perfect ending. Not unlike the other romance books where things happen so quickly, the male main character and the female main character will meet quickly. They will have their moment, and after a sudden twist and turn, they will get their happily ever after. And here, the twist and turn being very cliche, but not like in Christina Lauren's book, where the plot twist and turn are very unique and appealing. So now talking about the book, though this book currently has a very beautiful cover, I still prefer this book with its old one, the presence of a DNA helical structure over the yellow background and the book title written over it. At first when I saw this book, I literally thought that it could be a self-help book or a psychological book, because for me at that time seeing a DNA over a book could only mean that it is a self-help book or related to brains or psychology. But I still bought it because I thought that as it is a self-help book, it could help me in other ways, and I added it to my TBR shelf. But after 3 months, I found out that this book is actually a clean romance book and has a touch of STEM into it, and I began to read that book. After reading that book, I literally regret even more because I let that book sit over my TBR shelf for straight 3 months. I even didn't paid a glance to the back cover of the book to get the plot idea inside it, and I judged the book by its cover. But at that time I was a no voice, so kind of forgive myself, because as a beginner reader I was at that time exploring the genres. So yeah, it happens. So the FMC of our book is Jessa Davis, a freelance statistician and a single mom to a 7-year-old. She had kind of enough of her life of finding the true love of her life. Like, she don't want to cling to the people who will raise the hopes in her and will shatter the next and will discard her like a piece of a crumpled paper. The MMC here is Dr. River Pena, a PhD doctorate and a co-founder of a matchmaking company called Genetic Alley, which matches people according to the compatibility of their genetic databases. So here the plot starts from a cafeteria called Twix, where Jessa is having a discussion with her best friend Felicity, or more like Felicity is giving a class to Jessa, telling her that to go out, explore her life. She is going to turn 30, date people. Of course, her daughter is important, but she has to look out for herself first. But here Jessa has kind of made up of her mind that she will not look forward to the person who will use her and discard her the next. Like, she has this serious abandonment issue at a very young age. She was left by her parents, and when she gave birth to her child, her freak of a boyfriend told her that he isn't a husband material type. So as the serious conversation about Jessa's life was going on, a man enters into the cafeteria who is called as Americano by both Jessa and Felicity, and mostly by Jessa. The man, without paying anyone a single glance, moved straight forward to the ordering table, ordered out his regular drink, and began type furiously over his phone. While at the other end, the discussion was going on between Felicity and Jessa. Jessa keep looking out for Americano, and Felicity notices this and tells Jessa that she is developing crush for Americano, to which Jessa said that he is not her type and she would better stay away from these kind of a man who looks stubborn, annoying and ambitious. While Jessa keep on badmouthing the Americano to her best friend, a friendly waiter came by and explained to them that this Americano's real name is Dr. River Pena. He is a PhD doctorate, a genetist and a co-founder of a matchmaking company called Genetic Alley, which matches people according to the compatibility of their genetic databases. Hearing this, Felicity became excited, but it shocked Jessa because database is her thing, and matching people based on their genetic database is kind of intrigued her. Intrigued and to know more about this DNA-based matchmaking, Jessa kind of stopped River from exiting the cafeteria and asked him questions about his company and this algorithm of DNA-based matchmaking, and also about his standoffish looks, to which River replies very curtly and very calmly, and before he leaves, he handed over his company's card, to the girls and left the cafeteria. Upon seeing the card, Felicity became excited and began to urge Jessa to let's went to the company and submit their DNA samples, and let's see who will be our compatible partner. But Jessa was reluctant, but she somehow got agreed upon this by Felicity, and both of them went to the company and submitted their DNA samples and went back to their home. And a day or 2 days later, the result arrived, and in Felicity case it was kind of very normal, but in Jassa's case it was a diamond match, which was rare, and below the test results there was a message to her from the company to visit the company ASAP. So upon visiting the company, she met the co-founders of the company along with Dr. River Pena, and it was there revealed that her diamond match is none other than is Dr. River Pena. And it is a rare case because previous to this, 4 diamond cases have been reported so far in the history of Genetic Alley. And so as to test the algorithm's clarity, accuracy, and precision, it was suggested that Jessa and River should date each other and should see how things are gonna work out in between them in the near future. To which Jessa said no, but she was given a counter offer that if she participates in this dating to River, she will be get paid, and to which Jessa kind of reluctantly agrees because she is nowhere meeting her ends through her freelancing career. So the dating starts between River and Jessa, like a sort of a experimental dating. So the thing that started out as an experimental dating, it soon turned out into something more real as they begin to share something about each other, and their perception about each other began to change through circumstances and situations, and they began to develop feelings for each other and ultimately falling in love with each other. So the most beautiful thing in this book I liked is that the 7-year-old adorable kid named Juno, the daughter of Jessa Davis, she is kind of a very cute, and she added the charm to the relationship of Jessa and River. And the second thing that I liked about this book is that the concept of DNA matchmaking, like this is a very real concept and still scientists are researching on it, but associating this concept to a romance genre is kind of a wow thing for me. For me, this book is worth read for. It is worth of time, and if you guys are into clean romances, then you should read this book out. This book is the first part in the DnaDuo series. The second part is the True Love Experiment. It is a story on Jessa's best friend Felicity, and both of these books could be read as standalones. The rating for this book from my side is 4.7 stars. So now we are at the end of the video, and if you guys like this book review, then do like, share and drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Till then, stay tuned for the upcoming video. Bye bye.